love you guys. Thank you so much for being here. Um, nice. Innocent is really up in my face. So today we are going to be talking about, I've been doing a lot of research and doing some stuff, and today I have this thing where I want to talk about dealing with, doing a reading and seeing what you need to know about dealing with toxic people and situations. And the reason why that came out is because yesterday morning I woke up and I heard Britney Spears, Toxic. And I was just like, oh gosh. And I was like, maybe you need to do a reading on that. And I didn't have time because I wanted to finish something, and then I wanted to spend time with my kids. So I was like, I'm not going to do a reading. I'll wait till Monday. Wrote it down. Something else came up. Another thing came up, and I wrote that down. So I have a couple things to do this week. So when I started, I light my candle, get my incense going, pull out cards, and the cards I thought about right off the bat was the Good Karma Tarot, and all of a sudden I thought, oh my gosh, I want to grab the Karma cards, what to tell me about the situation. And all of a sudden I heard Jodeci's Come and Talk to Me, and it was just like, I really want to know your name. I really want it. The line of I really want kept coming to my head, and I want to know your name. So I think it's a stranger, but part of me is saying, part of me feels that this toxic part is letting toxic people go, no longer entertaining toxic energy, and meeting new people that are more aligned with you. So we're going to look, I have two cards that came out. I have Venus and in the 8th house. So with Venus, we have cherish and joy, charm, art and beauty. Venus is all about, Venus, rules Taurus and Libra. So it's all about that wonderful balance and being comfortable. It's also romance and, but also taking care of yourself and feeling good, because if you think about it, it's like the Empress card coming out. So I think you've put in this knowing your worth and knowing your value and wanting these things for yourself. And then we go to the 8th house, which is, I think that's Scorpio? I don't know. Aries, Taurus, Gemini, Cancer, Leo, Virgo, Libra, Scorpio. Yeah, it's Scorpio. It's the Scorpio energy, because life and death. Getting and using power and use other people's resources. So I feel like it is going through this transformation of, and it is kind of secretive and mystery too there in the 8th house. So, but it's the 8th house is all about transformation and change, and so you're going through this process of going out of no longer entertaining these toxic relationships. That's what I'm getting. Yes, that's what it is. No longer dealing with toxic people and toxic relationships, but more, and for me to think of the karma cards and like want to use them, it's like having done your karma. And when I said done your karma, I saw 422 on the clock, and I usually don't even say times to you guys. I just see them and I know, I know to myself, oh, that is, that's confirmation for me, but this is confirmation for someone else. So maybe look up that angel number 422. Fours are about foundations, and then when we have those twos, which you can add those twos up and you would get a 44, which is really building a strong foundation, but also those those double numbers, and then 2 is like partnerships and coming together. So let's see what the tarot has to say about release. Let's look at first. Let's release about releasing toxic relation. Yeah. So we have a Knight of Cups. This is so. This Knight of Cups is he is known for the playboy. He likes to have fun. He comes in, and he's like, hey, you want to have a good time. So releasing those types of relationship, and that could be male or female. Take it how it goes for you. Releasing those kind of relationships, you don't want those anymore. You're transforming out of those, and going into that. Also, what is the toxic? So that's toxic. That's a toxic people relationship. So let's look at toxic situations. Wow, they really came out with some cards when I said situations. So you had the Hierophant in reverse, and I'm taking reverses today because I felt it. It's with that Hierophant. It's no longer taking those, going by societal norms, going by, what the status quo is, like what, maybe you grew up with a certain religion, because the Hierophant could, is those institutions as well. It could be institutions. It could be a type of, it could be also a person like a priest or whatever, but no longer following that system, that situation. So think about something that no longer serves your highest good, or no longer aligns with who you are and who you are as a better person. Think of those situations. So again, I didn't even say this. So these readings are collective. They are general. So take what resonates with you. Take head how it fits for you. Learn how to discern and learn how to say, okay, that, I'm no longer following this crowd of people. I'm no longer following this belief system. Okay. And then you have the Page of Coins. And if you look at this Page of Coins, he is like working hard. Like no longer trying to work hard at getting things. Especially with this Venus energy. This is energy of enjoyment. And he does not look like he's enjoying this. Like, and if you, money on the mind all the time. Money on the mind. Money's on my mind. Money's on my mind. And that, yes, money is important, but at the same time, you have to have balance with it too, to know that other things are important too. And using money in a way where, yes, it helps you get what you need and pay for things you need, but not being where you're like, I need to get ahead. I need to, I need to stack up my bank account and have this much saved up and this much. And because I think you're understanding that the universe will provide for you. God will provide for you. You, as you've gone through your journey, you will be provided for. So you don't have to stress and worry, because this person's stressing and worrying that they need to do this and this and this and this and that to always be ahead and not have faith and trust on the divine. Do you see this? The smoke is going crazy. I moved it because I was like, it's too smoky, and now it's like, I'm just saying, you guys, don't be. It was like cleansing. It's cleansing out that energy of that belief system. That's what it's doing. It's like we're getting rid of that belief system, right? Okay. So as we move out of this, this situation of like people and situations of no longer attracting a certain person, certain people, no longer working or pushing yourself in certain situations too, that they're toxic and they're hard on your body and your mind and your soul. We are going to move. I'm laughing because this is my cut in the tower in the sun. We are moving into this transformation energy. We're transforming like the type of people that we will be attracting, that we will be entertaining. Yeah. You guys, I'm laughing at these cuts because they're cracking me up. Um, and changing your situations as well. Okay. So let's see what you are attracting, like the people you're attracting. So let's look at the type of person you're attracting. Okay. Wow. Well, I don't know about that universe, but we'll keep. Give me another one to clarify that. It's a 10 of wands, and so I'm just like, that's the kind of person you're attracting. All right. Okay. I like this. Okay. I'm going to go with this. We're going to stop. I'm not going to get any more for this person. So I do. The type of people, they always leave you feeling like you're carrying a lot of situations, and you don't want to attract that anymore. So you're learning how to, which is interesting. You get a page, this page of wands. So learning how to work with, I and you can see behind that page, it reminds me of the Four of Wands, which is building is a great celebration and foundation. And so it's kind of like taking this energy of, okay, I've attracted, this is what I've attracted. I've attracted heartache. I've attracted situations. I have attracted um, things that are not for my highest good. I've attracted, you know, things that I don't want, things that I don't desire anymore, things that are heavy that I'm tired of carrying and carrying the weight for. So now um, I am learning how to attract people that are fun and adventurous, that are willing to be open and try new things. If you remember, we had that Hierophant who was flipped, like, and the Hierophant is very structured, where this page of wands is very playful. So attracting people that are more playful, um, and I'm like this, not burdensome, because it's like leaving that energy behind. Like maybe you're carrying that energy right now. You're carrying that 10 of wand energy, and you want to attract more playful energy, which is interesting because the when I did my meditation this morning, it was like about focusing on the color orange and orange energy, and the person who was doing the thing, she kept talking about, if you want to know, it's great meditations. I love great meditations. Okay. um, she talked about the joy orange brings, and to me, when I was thinking of the orange, it kept bringing laughter. It was so, it was just fun, loving this laughter I was having. And then I laughed because I was just like, oh, check this out, I have an orange bra on today. I was like, I'm wearing orange underwear and stuff today. And I was just like, and I went into this thing, and I was like, oh, well, I needed this meditation. I was so aligned for that meditation. And so um, going back to this page of wands, of this energy of, you want it, it's the energy you want. Do you want that joy she talks about? Or mine of, you want to be adventurous and have laughter and have a good time, and have someone who's fun loving, but you know is willing to try something new. It's willing to be open to new things, and not so um, so structured and so strict, very restrictive energy. Getting out of that, transforming out of this. What else can we look at? People, can we have another one for people out of this page, moving, because we're wanting, what is this person? What is this? Oh, you know who I need to ask? Who is this come talk to me person? Oh my gosh. This come talk to me person is Ace of Swords. This this could be someone who wants to communicate something to you, and say, hey, such and such, hey, this could totally be someone who wants to communicate something that's fun, that's adventurous to you, and it can be something new and exciting. Or your thoughts also. This is your thoughts. This is communication. This is also thoughts. This is also very cutting. um with your mind is very being mindful, but being mindful with your thoughts as well. It could be someone wanting to communicate and say, I want to talk to you, I want to say something to you, and that could be coming in. But it also can be your mind needs to change from, because I'm putting these on top of those other cards, and it's saying your mind needs to get out of this 10 of wands energy, let that go, and which we have a 10, which the 10 is ending. A page to me is like is something new, and that ace is something new. So we're going from, okay, I'm done with this, and we're going to something new. I'm my thought process, the way I'm thinking. Okay, if you look at this guy, the food is boiling over. He didn't know how to cook, but he's doing it because he wants to try something new. Maybe he's want to try a new recipe. Maybe he wants to learn how to cook, and that's fine. It's something new. It's a new beginning. So with that sword, how are you thinking? How are you communicating what you want? Because this is a beginning. This is that beginning energy. Okay, so we looked at people. Now let's look at this this 8th house and situations, okay? Or even that come and talk to me. Oh my gosh. So we've got a lot of wands energy. If I look at, well, right, you're going into a lot of wands energy. So you were in a lot of, well, you had that cups and the Hierophant, which was very strict. And then you have the page of coins, which was, your focus was always on learning something new, trying to figure out how you can connect to Earth, and maybe even new subjects too, since he's holding all those books in knowledge, right? Because Pentacles could also be knowledge as well. It's not just money. It could, Pentacles can be other things as well, structures. But now we have movement with the wands, in which we are, and we're moving in this time where we will be going into a wand season very soon. Coming out of the Cancer, going into Leo, and we're in the summertime. So and it makes me think of the element of fire, and wands are all about fire. So we have a 3 of wands. So with moving into situations that you know what you want, you know what you're going after. You've already set your mind to where you want to go and what you want to do. You've already set it of what you want to do, and so you're going to do it. Your mind is made up, and you're going to do it. And I think that's a wonderful thing. Go after what you want, because it will, you got another cup. We have 2 aces out here. We have an Ace of Swords, so some truth and clarity coming through, and then we have the Ace of Cups, something that you love, something that is going to be very fulfilling, that your cup is going to overflow, and and that's what you want to go after. When it comes to love situations and that Venus energy, no longer going for those people who don't align with you, but going for things that fill your cup, that overfill your cup, that something that you're going to cherish and enjoy, okay? Something that sees your beauty and then sees you who you are. So that is the wonderful energy of leaving toxic situations. So no longer sitting in this energy anymore. With this 3 of wands, you made up your mind to move forward, and maybe this could be something later on, past tense for some of you, but I feel like this is, some of you are already there and you're ready to move on. You're ready to drop these. You're ready to say, okay, I'm done with all of this. I'm ready to start a new adventure, start something different. I don't want heavy burdens. Okay, anything else we need to know? I'm going to look anything else, and then I'm going to give us an oracle card to leave with. Who do we need to talk to? I know what I'm going to get, because this sounds like this was very okay. Yeah, and then we have more wands, communication, something coming in really fast. Like this energy is moving fast within yourself, or the energy around you, or even someone wanting to communicate something with you as well. Because we do have a lot of communication cards as well, and something moving towards you. So something that you want is moving towards you, and you might be in like, you might, I'm gonna say you might be kind of put off by it, because um, you don't want the toxic anymore. You're like, is this person gonna be, is this a toxic situation? Are they one of those? But no, I think you are now attracting something different. We are in a time where if you're on here and you are raising your vibration, and you are doing the work, you're doing the shadow work, you're doing the healing, you're doing things to help yourself thrive and be a better person, putting love out into the world, putting joy out into the world, helping others, um, you know, trying to talk down on people, not doing the gossiping, not, staying in your own lane. If you're doing all of those, doing all the things, then yes, you are going to attract what you need. You are going to attract that situation. Okay. And what I'm leaving you with is this, because he came in my head. We're going to go this universal love. We're going to grab one from that, and I'm going to leave you with a message from there, and we'll be done. Okay. Let's see. What do you want us to end with, universe? Guides, ancestors. What does the collective need to, what message should we end with? Something fell through my legs. Okay. Okay, there we go. We have heaven on earth. Oh my gosh, you guys, look at that. That makes me happy. Like, heaven on earth, your dreams, your wishes here in the 3D, not in your imagination, not in heaven, here, bringing them down here. Oh my gosh, yes, let's look at this. Okay. Both heaven and hell exist on earth, but only in our minds. For both are created through our thoughts, actions, and intentions. This card is pointing to the fact that you have helped create a distribution situation into your life by giving power to something that you did not have to give power to. Regardless of who or what is bothering you, the current situation can be transformed if you cease to give it power. Focus on the positive. Remember, I said change your thinking, dropping some of those burdens. Remember that? The Ace of Swords. Focus on the positive instead of plunging into another's negativity. Tap and to power the light of love. Send love and light and love to all concerned, and visualize yourself energetically detaching from them. You can start to create a heaven on earth right now by simply making love your focus. If doing so, you will attract loving people and situations. So like I said, if you're doing the work, where you're doing the shadow work, you're doing the reflecting, where you're sending out love to people, you're not gossiping, you're not dancing in the negativity, you're dancing into things that you want and you want to attract. That's what you're going to attract. If you're not giving energy to the dark, to the, which we all, well, yeah, we all have dark within us, but you don't have to give it energy. You don't have to feed it. You don't have to feed it with fear and doubt and worry. You can feed it with love and laughter and joy, and that's what you can feed it with. You don't have to feed it with those things. You get to make the choice of feeding it with what you think you want to feed it with. Okay, that will raise your vibration and also attract the right people just like you into your life, right? If you're tired of the negative people in your life, if you're tired of the negative situations in your life, think about, okay, what do you not like about those situations? What do you not like about those people? What is it that you don't like about it? Okay, is that person always like complaining? Is that person always like wanting to lift someone else up and cheer someone else on? Is that person jealous? okay, then say, and be like, all right, you do your thing, and just when they do their stuff, you're like, oh yeah, or you can just, or you can say, well, you look at it this way, to have them tell them how a way to look at it. You don't have to join in that either. You can let them say their piece, and you go on and be like, well, I'm happy with where I'm at. It's okay if I don't have that new car that I'm wanting. I'm okay that you know this is the situation right now. I'm okay with that because I know that I could have this and I could have that, and I know this could happen and I know this could happen, and thinking those thoughts. Okay, so telling me right now that maybe some of you guys need to work on your positive affirmations. Even if you get just, I was thinking this, even if you just get one affirmation you just follow and go by all the time. Oh my gosh, let me pick one up off my wall. Here's one right here. This is one right here. This is one, and you don't have to follow this. I'm just saying there's all kind of affirmations. This one's, I am kind to myself and others are kind to me. So you're being kind to yourself and you're attracting others that are kind to you. So not people who are going to be rude and mean and treat you like crap, right? So you can just find one that you want to use all the time, or be like me and have post-its like this. Here's one. I don't know now, but I'm willing to allow. Meaning that I'm open to the universe allowing things into my life. I don't know how, and I'm not going to worry about it. But I'm willing to be open. Okay. So having those things, those are things that you need. Those are things that you can use. Okay. So get those affirmations. You can put post-it notes up. You can just get one that you remember all the time and say it to yourself all the freaking time. You can listen to affirmations off of YouTube. You can do all of those things. There's so many things that you can do to ingrain the reprogramming, to unprogram something that needs to go. Okay? All right. That is my message. You guys have a wonderful day. Bye.